What is Insight Zoidberg? Is it a YouTube channel? Is it an analysis YouTube channel? Is it a reviewing YouTube channel? Is it even an anime YouTube channel? Is it just a mere man? The only thing we know for sure is that it's a Digibro clone. So I have been thinking about making this video for a couple days now. Because a couple days ago, I was just thinking in my head about vlogs I could do. And I started thinking about as a joke if I made a video called What is Insight Zoidberg? Where I did like a comprehensive history on the change in character and sort of the extreme clash between all of the different phases of my my brand and my thing. And I thought that would be funny because I've only been around for like a couple years. But it was just sort of a joke idea. And then I started doing it in my head. And I was like, I really, and I started saying it in my head. And I just went on for like 20 minutes. And then I was like, I need to make a real vlog out of this. So, here you go. So, Insight Zoidberg has gone through many different changes in what I consider it to be, but I think the best description of what it is now is an extreme caricature of myself that is sort of bleeding into my real life. So yeah. That was a joke. You make sure that you know it's a joke, because this video is not gonna be all jokes. There you go. But I do have to clarify that it definitely is. Insight Zoidberg is a caricature of myself, and I think that's a pretty good description. I don't know if about the bleeding into real life part. Actually, maybe you could make an argument about that, considering I'm surrounded by K-On! And Hatsune Miku posters. I don't even care about Hatsune Miku. I just went to the Mall of America with Jack to watch Jujutsu Kaisen, and we went into the store called like Your Anime Fix, and there was like a bunch of posters, and Jack got like a My Hero Academia poster and like 3 Attack on Titan posters, and I was like, now that is lame. I'm getting Hatsune Miku posters. Basically what I'm saying is Attack on Titan is gay. Cute anime girls are the new not gay. Yeah. So, I would like to give sort of the history of Insight Zoidberg. Starting, so when I was like 9, 2016, I started doing videos on a channel that I really liked, this guy called The Black Nerd. So I made my very own channel called The White Nerd. And eventually my dad made me change it because of a reason that I will explain to you someday. It's really funny, but I don't want to explain it here. And so I changed it to YouTube Got Weird. And then I stopped uploading after like 3 more weeks because I got bored. And I stopped uploading for like 4 years. So if you've ever watched the 2020 Insight Zoidberg show video, the clip where I show a video that's called like 30 subscribers live stream. That was the very last video I posted to the YouTube Got Weird channel. And I just completely dipped after like, for like 2 years. And then in 2020, in February for my birthday, I got a Chromebook. And this Chromebook serviced me to make my very own YouTube channel. And so I made my YouTube channel, and I called it, because at this time I thought that there can only be one channel on YouTube. There cannot be 2 channels on YouTube with the same username. And there was already another guy on YouTube who had the name Insight Zoidberg. If anyone wants to know where the name Insight Zoidberg comes from... Oh wait, no, it wasn't Insight Zoidberg. It still wasn't Insight Zoidberg yet. Because I wanted to make the channel name something like, I don't even remember what it was. It was something else with Zoidberg in it. No, it wasn't Zoidberg in it, I think. It's blanking my brain. Oh my god. Yeah, it was Zoidberg Gaming, because I wanted to make a channel name with Zoidberg in it, and Zoidberg Gaming was the best thing I could think of. And there was already a guy named Zoidberg Gaming, and I was like, well, what do I do to differentiate myself? And I made my channel called Zoidberg Gaming Alt. And I uploaded like a couple cartoon videos where I just got like Toontastic 3D and made a couple little cartoon videos and uploaded them to YouTube. And they got like 4 views, and one of them got 1 like, and this was a sign to me that I had achieved top YouTube success. And so the channel, and so I one day I got a comment from this guy called Trapmaster NCS, and he said, "Hey, want to be YouTube friends? Subscribe to me." Which sounds like a Discord groomer message, but actually it's just a spam bot. And it was getting spammed on like all of these videos. So I was so annoyed. I made a video called Trapmaster NCS Exposed or something, where I talked about how he's literally a bot. And and then after this, I privated all the videos because I was so mad that they were getting Trapmaster MCS comments. Maybe the Trapmaster NCS was a precursor to Godzilla MCS. Maybe Godzilla MCS is me. Maybe this is a sign. So, yeah. Insight Zoidberg, Zoidberg Gaming Alt, I just stopped using, and I made a new channel, and I realized, because I named the channel, so the way that I named this channel was that I wanted to make a new channel, and so I was talking with Dietrich while I was playing Jack and Daxter, and I was like, I want to make a Let's Play channel. What should I call it? And then I went on to a random username generator, and I typed in Zoidberg, and then it pulled up a bunch of ideas for names with the Zoidberg in them. And I asked Dietrich, like, the top ones were like Infinite Zoidberg, Zoidberg Man, or something like that, and Insight Zoidberg. And I asked Dietrich what was his favorite one, and he said Insight Zoidberg. So, Deaky Boss is the reason that my channel is named Insight Zoidberg today. And so I started up this Insight Zoidberg channel. And at first I wanted to do Let's Play videos, as I said. But I couldn't find a way to set up the Chromebook right so that it could record the screen in a way that is viewable. And so, in retaliation, with my anger and rage, I made a video, a very angry video called Super Mario Bros. Stash Edition. And this is the first video on Insight Zoidberg. And I need to explain the backstory of this. So when I was like 8, I went into this video game maker like club thing. And the thing was they would just be like, they would give you Scratch and they would teach you how you can press buttons to move a PNG. And I thought this was the coolest thing ever. But I wanted to be Mimi. So I made a Super Mario Bros. Game when I was like 6. And then the teacher, or the counselor or whatever, was like, did you download that off Google? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, sorry, but you can't use things you downloaded off Google. And I should have just said that I made it myself, because it's a crappy MS Paint drawing. I don't know why she would be like, no. That? Couldn't have made that. But yeah, so I made this, and I was like, no. And then when I was flash forward to February 28th, I think is the day, I decide I find a little booklet that had all of their instructions that they gave us in that camp. And I was like, what if I use this to make a game? And so I went on to Scratch and I recorded a video. I was using Screencastify. And Screencastify only lets you, at least at the time I guess, only lets you record for 5 minutes in the free plan. I did not know this before I started making the video. And so the video is just 5 minutes of being me like scrolling through this pamphlet thing. And I don't even know if I even make anything besides the title screen, which I had made before the video started. So I'm pretty sure I don't even make anything in the video. So the video is just completely worthless. But if you really want to watch it, it's still up, because I feel obliged to keep up my first video. To show progression, I guess, but like, you can't really see the actual progression, so I don't really know why it's up. But moving on. So yeah, I upload that, and it gets no views, because why would it? And at this point, I had no like real identity. I was just like a whatever channel, because like I feel like most I feel like most 13-year-olds don't really have a big massive idea of what their channel should be about. By the way, if you listen back to those videos, I sound like I'm 8. I sound like I'm 6. It's like legit, like, I sound like I'm 6. It's crazy. I've been getting a lot of these ages wrong, actually. I don't know. I think I've been getting the ages wrong. Maybe I've been getting the ages right after all. I don't know. I don't know what a math is right now. I'm gonna probably go to bed after this vlog is done, because if you can see the lighting over here, you'd actually notice that it's about my bedtime, aka 5 p.m. so that I can wake up in 7 hours and film a normal vlog. Anyways, continuing on. This oh my god. I just noticed this. I've been looking at this back cover oh my god, whatever. I've been looking at this back cover for like 15 minutes, and I just noticed that over here it says reading, writing, and rock and roll. Welcome to the Girls' School of Rock. Ritsu Tainaka wants to add 2 more R's. Rock and roll. To do that, however, Ritsu has to save the Light Music Club from being shut down due to little problems. Like, this is just describing the first episode. Wow. This is literally just describing the setup for the first episode. Very good Blu-ray set, though, I must say. If you're really into K-On!, I'd say this is the definitive version. The Sentai Filmworks subtitle, because they have the best subtitles in a lot of ways, and they have the best lyrics for you and I that you can find anywhere. Is the Sentai Filmworks subtitles. I am trash. And so when I watched it for the first time, I watched it dubbed. And so now I always watch the dub, but the sub is like objectively better. And the dub still has the subtitles for you and I, which is not on most of the other dubs, which is lame. Aside from the Kiss anime one. But Kiss anime is terrible. Kiss Anime is the worst anime piracy service, but that is a rant for another day. Kiss Anime is the worst piracy service. Look out for that one. Look out for that one, boys. So yeah. Why did I do this? There we go. That's pretty close to how the setup was before. Anyways, moving on. Where was I? Yeah, the Insight Zoidberg channel started. And so, I make a couple, like 5 random videos. And then I move on, and I start making scripted video game videos. Like, the first one was The Rise, Fall, and Decay of First Party Sega. And this video is very interesting. I watched it with Celery Demon, who's on the new episode with Sufferable Social Media Disagreement, the podcast. Check out that. And it was pretty interesting. And so, this video was a scripted video where I was just trying to be like Scott the Woz. And I was trying to be like Scott the Woz for a while. But after this one, for a little while I decided I was going to be Donkey. And so I did a video called The 20 Greatest Games of All Time. And I think to this day, that's the only video from the Insight Zoidberg show that is still up on YouTube. And that is definitely my favorite one, because it has a lot of jokes that are, like, actually funny. And I'm like, why are these funny? These are not supposed to be funny jokes, but they are. They're funny. There are a couple jokes that are very clearly just like, I was trying to make the video in an afternoon by skipping all of the Zoom classes. So yeah, and that video got uploaded, and then I did a video called Futurama Flash Games. I'm not gonna list off every, I might list off every episode of the Insight Zoidberg show, but probably not. And so Futurama Flash Games was when I started branding it as the Insight Zoidberg show, because the Rise, Fall, and Decay of First Party Sega and the 20 Greatest Games of All Time were both just random standalone videos when I uploaded them. And those were like my first edited videos ever. And so after those, Futurama Flash Games came out, and I decided I was going to make my edited video game series. I was going to title it The Insight Zoidberg Show. And the Insight Zoidberg Show had a schedule of a new episode every Thursday. And I stuck to it for a while. I stuck to it for about, 13 episodes? Something around then, until I stopped updating it weekly. It might have just been 11. Maybe 12. No, it was 11, because after the Ratchet and Clank video I made. Okay, we'll get to that later. So yeah, I did Futurama Flash Games, and that video is just weird and not very good. And you can find, I think, all of the videos I've mentioned, aside from the White Nerd channel, in the Every Video Featuring Insight Zoidberg playlist. Except, and also, of course, the Insight Zoidberg alt videos. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. No, that's later on. I need to get to that later on. Except for the Zoidberg gaming alt videos, because those are privated, and the White Nerd videos, because because they're all private except for one. Maybe I'll add the one video that isn't privated, the Luigi Sings All-Star. Very good video. But, oh my god. So, yeah, you can find pretty much all of these on the Every Video Featuring Insight Zoidberg playlist. A lot of them are unlisted, and you can't find them on the channel, but you can find them in that playlist. So, the brain. I can't remember what I was talking about. Futurama Flash Games, yeah. I uploaded the video. That was when I branded the show as the Insight Zoidberg Show, and I made this intro with, like, the Seinfeld theme song for some reason. And then the next one I did was the Simpsons Game for DS review. And this video immediately got like 60 views in the first day, which was like insane for my channel at the time. And fun fact, that video is better performing than my latest video on the main channel. But at the time, 60 views in one day was crazy. And now that video's sitting at like 300 views or something. It's like one of my highest viewed videos, even though it's unlisted. And so that video, when I uploaded it, gained a bunch of traction from the people who had played the game. Because The Simpsons game for DS is possibly the most under-reviewed game on the internet. I could only find one review of the DS Simpsons game on the internet, just like a review of the Simpsons game for DS itself, with no other versions of the game attached to it. And so the Simpsons game one was uploaded, and I was like, well, I need to start doing these every week. The weekly thing actually started with the Simpsons game for DS. And so the next week, what's the next episode after? It's Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge. The next one was Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge. And so, the Mini Mario review was uploaded, and it was like 6 minutes long, I think. And the style I was going for with the Simpsons game video and the Mini Mario video, this was a style that went on for a long time, until like season 2, episode 3 of the Insight Zoidberg show. And so, the style would be, I would introduce the game, and I would give like facts or whatever. And then for the next like 3 minutes, I would just give an unscripted rambling about all of my thoughts on the game. And the Mini Mario review and the Simpsons game review are both like really bad. The Simpsons game one is just a never-ending tangent. A lot of it's kind of like this video. A lot of the early Insight Zoidberg show episodes, not even early, like 70% of the Insight Zoidberg show is just ridiculously long, uninterrupted tangents that go on forever. And not Frogger, we haven't gotten to Frogger yet. The Mini Mario one in particular, the music is just way too loud, completely overpowering my voice. You just can't hear it at all. And then, this was like mid to late 2020. I think this was like June. Yeah, because it was over summer break. And I was like, let's go! I have all the time in the world to make videos! And that's really most of the reason why I was able to do weekly videos, but I don't even know if I was to summer break yet. I think it was still like early June. And so after the Mini Mario video, I did Frogger, I'm pretty sure. No, after the Mini Mario video was the 10 subscriber Insight Zoidberg show special, where part 1, where I just sit in front of a camera and I'm like, Merry Christmas. So, I got 1 billion subscribers, something like that. And I was planning on doing an epic hour-long video where I would review 10 games in one video for 10 subscribers. Maybe now, once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna need to do, okay, if I reach 1 million subscribers, no, that's too high. If I reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2023, I will make a video reviewing 1,000 games in one video for my 1,000 subscriber special. Probably won't do that, but maybe I will. Actually, you know what? I will. I'll do it. If I get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2023, I'll do it. I'll review 1,000 games in one video. It shouldn't be too hard. I'm sure I've played at least 100 games, at least 50 games. So after my brain is not working. My brain has not been working this entire video. Don't quote me on anything in this video. You can quote me on, in a video later on, I'll tell you which things to quote me on from this video. So, the Frogger, no, not the Frogger video, the Frogger video was later on. The 10 subscriber special, that was Mini Mario review, was going to be the first part of that 10 subscriber special. But then I realized that there's no way I'm going to do that. And so I just released it by itself. I think it was 10 minutes. I think the video was 10 minutes. And so, after... Also, I thought that 10-minute reviews of the game would be an hour. Very, very smart. Very smart Zoidberg, man. Lobster boy, man. Man, boy, man. Whoa! Moving on. The Frogger video. At this point, I was trying to be like a normal game, edited game video maker. And I was basically just trying to be Scott the Woz. And so I made a bunch of these Insight Zoidberg show episodes. And then something terrible happened. I went back to school. So it took me like a month to make the next video, which was a review of Zapper. Which was the last video in that aforementioned Insight Zoidberg show format. And so I was just doing DVD videos, just a bunch of DVD videos. And then I would like make the most consistent part of my career was that every week I would upload a new video of the Insight Party, new episode of the Insight Party podcast with Dietrich. Which all of those episodes I'm probably going to unlist on YouTube soon, but they're all on Spotify. So, except for the last one. The last one's actually pretty good. But, the Insight Party podcast with Kai. So the Insight Party podcast was every week, and that was the most consistent part of everything I did. And then I uploaded. This was still in 2020. Then I uploaded a video called for Christmas called "We Wish You a Merry Christmas," the Insight Zoidberg show. And this video was like my magnum opus at the time. And I still think it's pretty alright. I should probably relist it. But I'm too afraid that it's going to be one of the first things that pops up when you search Insight Zoidberg, like the 2020 review. Which I made right after the Christmas video. Because the Christmas video, I was dead set on releasing on Christmas. But I needed to finish the video on like December 23rd to 24th. So I finished that video and then released it on the 25th. And then immediately, because I couldn't make a full review of everything in the game like I wanted to. So I went on this was like my Scott the Woz phase. I went on to make a video on 2020, which was released on December 31st, that I made on like December 26th December 25th. And, so, in the middle of these videos coming out, I made a video called Naruto Games, the Insight Zoidberg Show. In this video, let me tell you, is literally a Scott the Woz video. There are like no change. It's just a Scott the Woz video. It's exactly like the Chia Pet Scott the Woz video, where it's like 2 minutes, and I have a goofy skit, and at the beginning, I give like a brief overview of Naruto games as a whole. Like the video is okay. Purple-chan really likes it for some reason. But the after that, the Naruto games video, the next video was the next episode of the Insight Zoidberg. I don't remember what the next episode of the Insight Zoidberg show was, but I made a couple more. And then, and then 2020 started, and I got a huge period of depression. Some say that is still going on to this day. And so, in 2020, 2020 started out, and I didn't upload anything for like 2 months because I was really depressed. And like any depressed person, I got really into anime, and I started listening to a bunch of Trash Taste, because that was like, I had watched a Giguk video, and I thought it was like the greatest thing ever, and I like searched Giguk on YouTube. Fun fact, that's also how I found out about Digi, but we'll get to that later. And so I listened to a bunch of Trash Taste, and I would just go on to Omegle, and then type in anime, and then just talk about waifus with people. And, don't go on to Omegle, by the way. That place is horrible. I think still to this day, there are a couple people from Omegle that are subscribed to me. So if you are watching this, anyone I met on Omegle, leave a comment. Cause, you're a cool guy. And so, oh my god, it was like the Lego Star Wars videos. And around this time, those were the last, no, that was later on too, actually. No, it was the Lego Star, yeah, that was the last one I did in that period. And so, in the period before 2020. And so, 2021, not 2020. That might have been later on, actually, the Lego Star Wars video. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Moving on. The Insight, and so I was super depressed and I didn't upload anything. And I made a video. I never made any videos, and I just watched a bunch of anime and didn't do anything. And so I went on to Giguk's second channel one day randomly. I went on to Giguk's second channel and found Digibro a few years earlier, and I was like, wow, this Digibro guy is pretty obnoxious at first. And then I watched a bunch of Digibro vlogs, and then I was like, oh my god, this is what I need to do. And then I never did it. And then in 2021, I went on a binge of like every Digibro vlog. And then I was like, after I watched all those, I was like, I am going to start up my very own Digibro After Dark. And so I created Insight Zoidberg After Dark. And this channel was designed to be specifically just Digibro After Dark, but for Insight Zoidberg. And so I would upload, like, weekly, just randomly, I was going to just upload, like, constant vlogs. And the first one I did was, corrupted files are annoying. Very nothing video. Just very nothing video. Just 5 minutes of a long tangent. And, after this, I didn't make any more vlogs on Insight Zoidberg after dark. And then I kind of went back to Insight Zoidberg. And I, in, like, February or so, I went back to Insight Zoidberg. I think it was March, actually. It was pretty late. And I uploaded, oh my god, I forgot to mention that in December of 2020, I got really into Woohoo Lad, and I started doing a bunch of streaming. I streamed, like, every week, and no one ever went on the streams, but it was really fun. And I'm scared to do streams now, in fear of what I will say. But I'll go on streams, other people's streams. And I think I'll even do my own streams sometime soon, just because my reputation's been so run into the ground. I'm basically just known for, like, in some circles, for being an obnoxious edgelord and, like, saying, like, nigga all the time. Is that the first time? Oh my god. Is that the first time I've said nigga on Insight Zoidberg's Hangout Hut? That's crazy if it is. Anyways, moving on. Oh my god, moving on. Yeah. And, so I made a channel called Insight Scuffed Streaming, and I upload, like, a couple stream highlights. And, in 2021, I made a string of videos in a week, every day. And this was, like, insane for me. Because I was like, there's no way that I'm going to be able to make one video every day for a week. A bit of foreshadowing there. And, yeah, after this, I got depressed again, and I stopped uploading for another 3 months. And so I came back. I think it was only, like, 2 weeks, and I made a video called, like, sorry for being gone for 2 weeks. And so, this started the period of me doing weekly uploads again. And it was, like, crazy. It was like I was finally back. I don't even do weekly uploads now. And I was doing weekly uploads, back then. I have no excuse. And so, this era of Insight Zoidberg was just me uploading whatever I wanted to. And then, in April, I made a video called the Insight Zoidberg April Awards Show, which is just a big parody of, like, awards shows. And this video was, like, my magnum opus when I created it. And I still really like the video. I think it might still be in the Essential Insight Zoidberg playlist. But, the video, yeah. And so this video is called the Insight Zoidberg April Awards Show, featuring Mumkey Jones, because Mumkey's in there for, like, 2 minutes? And so I wanted to be a satire channel in the same vein as Mumkey Jones. And so, after the Insight Zoidberg April Awards Show, that's what I wanted to be. And then after a couple months, I could safely say that I was totally not that. And so I just become like, I will upload whatever comes to my mind every week. And then in like June or July or whatever, whenever summer break started, I went to the North Shore with Dietrich, and after a couple weeks, like July or August or whatever month it was, became like the greatest month of my life. I got a girlfriend for like for like a month, and that was like based. And so I was just like doing I was still doing weekly videos during all of this, and I was like, man, back to back in back and and so I up and so and then in like, I think it was July, because in early August my girlfriend broke up with me. Very sad, very sad, very sad. And so I was like, whatever. So I stopped doing weekly videos, and I started doing like videos like every couple weeks. And then I decided I'm gonna go back to weekly videos. Let's go! Like a couple months later, and then that stopped after like 2 videos, and there was a long period of just me doing whatever. And then one day I decided to make a channel called Insight Zoidberg's Hangout Hut, and this channel was originally supposed to be for just Twitter shitposts that I would just upload to YouTube. And, you know, that's sort of viable a little bit for its own channel, because I just post so many shitposts to Twitter. But then I decided, like, why am I just doing Twitter shitposts? I can be doing so many things on this channel. And so Insight Zoidberg After Dark was just like dead. And so I just turned Insight Zoidberg's Hangout Hut into Insight Zoidberg After Dark. And so Insight Zoidberg's Hangout Hut became a channel that I would upload to like every week. It's the most scheduled thing I had online. And I would refuse to make videos about anime that featured anime at all, because I thought it was just too gay, and there was no way I was gonna do it. And so the a couple months later, like December 2021, I realized that my channel was completely dead in the water. Every time I uploaded a video, which was like every 2 weeks, it would get no views. And I was like, I need to change this up. I need to upload more frequently. So I decided that I would, and around this time, I was watching a lot of Best Guy Ever. And I came across Mia Mafova. And I thought in my brain, this is the greatest idea of all time. If you don't know, Mia Mafova is a show Best Guy Ever did where he did a video every day for a month. And so I was like, I'll do that, but for January. What could go wrong? And so I launched a trailer for Ivubapij. And this Ivubapij started up in January. And immediately on day 2, I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to do this. Because on day 2, I was like, I made a video that was like, pretend this is a real video, that was like, it's like 11:45 and my video's too big to upload. So look forward to tomorrow's video. And I was like, oh no, this is what like half of the month's going to be like, isn't it? It wasn't. Ivubapij was all over the place. Because the thing is with Ivubapij, when I watch all of the episodes of Avoob Page in sequence. It's crazy because it's just going across like an entire period of my life that like radically changed. Because on January 1st, it was like I was just sitting over here with a Christmas tree in the corner, and I would just sit over here and be like, and I wouldn't like go anywhere. And then flash forward to the end of January, and I had done so many things. I had gone to the North Shore again, this time now with Dietrich. There were so many location changes in Avubapij. A lot of people didn't notice them. One of the videos I just straight up like recorded, like at school, but you can't really notice it. I'm not gonna spoil which one it is. You just have to find out yourself. And so, the Insight Zoidberg felt like it was kind of back. And after Avubapij, the last day of Avubapij, I made a video about this show called "How Do I Gain the Motivation to Watch Anime?" Those hand movements were completely just random order. How do I gain the motivation to watch anime? So yeah, how do I gain the motivation to watch anime? Was like my favorite video when I made it. I just watched it over and over and over and over again, and I was like, this is incredible. How can I top this? How can I top this? After that, a couple weeks later, I made a video about Nyoron Shuria-san. And this video, I thought was kind of bad. And I was like, after a couple weeks, I was like, I need to correct this mistake, because this video was a mistake. And so, I started writing the series, The Haruhi Rebroadcast Sucks. And The Haruhi Rebroadcast Sucks. I wrote like 5 parts of it in one day. And originally the series was just called The Only Way to Watch Haruhi Suzumiya. And I found out, first of all, Haruhi Suzumiya is way too late in that. Second of all, that title's terrible. And then, third of all, I could just do The Astrospore Sucks. Perfect. By the way, this was the period of time that I had just started literally turning into Digibro. Now I am literally Digibro. I am turning into Digibro at a rate that I am not. Now that this Trixie individual has apparently just killed Digibro in a violent murder case, I have been chosen to take the mantle of Digibro, apparently, because I'm literally Digibro. I'm literally turning into Digibro. I'm just eating pizza rolls and drinking too much, and that's all I do. I won't specify what I'm drinking. I've been drinking I've been drinking Snapple. Snapple. That's what I said in the Insufferable Social Media Disagreement episode 2. Recycling jokes. Yeah. Who doesn't love it? Are we already at 54 minutes? Oh my god. Yeah, so I can finally describe what Insight Zoidberg is supposed to be. Insight Zoidberg is basically a meme. Insight Zoidberg is a raging, lonely, depressed otaku who does nothing but sit in that chair over there. You can't see it, it's off screen. Sit in that chair, type on his computer, and complain. And brags about saying nigga to his friends. And that is the funniest thing in the world to me. And it's literally Digibro. You can't. And something like the Good Morning video. I can imagine someone watching Good Morning and thinking, this is a horribly depressed person who needs help. And that is true. But also, that whole video is a joke. That is how a lot of my mornings go. But the Good Morning video is titled Good Morning. The thumbnail is a picture of a lolly rubbing her eyes and holding a teddy bear. And the description is, the meme never dies. And half the video is just me going, very depression, very depression, very depression. And so, like that type of video, I feel like, to me, is almost impossible to take seriously. Because 80% of the video is me eating pizza rolls loudly and going, got pizza rolls. And then the other 20% is me walking around an empty house going, very depression, very depression, very depression. And then pointing at a water bottle with an anime girl on it that is like, the sticker is like half visible. Because half of it is just like broken because there was so much water that dripped onto it. And I pat it and go, Yui is in a depression. This is the funniest video ever to me. And more people need to watch because it's too funny. I am a great comedian. And now I feel like I'm in the phase where I'm turning into Digibro. But instead of releasing constant vlogs and like weekly analysis videos, I release constant vlogs and bi-weekly analysis videos. I'm Digibro, but less consistent. Sayonara, Minasan. Oh my god. It's crawling off the screen. Very impressive. Very impressive. Very impressive Lobster Man outro. See you in the next one!